Did this work? Please tell me this worked.
Double check.
Yes.
Live?
Yeah.
Alive?
Yes.
Yes! Yes!
I have my volume up so you
We're
heard
live.
me temporarily, like, echoey almost.
We're live.
Alright. Here we are. Welcome to 100 subscribers. Or welcome to having
Yes.
100 subscribers.
Yes! We've made it!
This is one of those cases where it's like, I'm kind of surprised it took me this long. It's not a, I'm surprised I never thought we would get here, because I knew I was going to get here. If all my friends got to 100 subscribers, LJ and Silent, I know I would be able to get there. First, since I feel like...
we have
Oh, I'll let you talk.
we have a very fun video planned.
It's not a video,
Or
it's a stream.
Very fun stream planned.
Oh, I should have grabbed Bunsen, but it's okay, Sabo will be with me.
Yeah. So, as you can see on the screen, we have the Ele-mon International Encyclopedia. I don't know why I put international in there, honestly. We teasered this in a video called Pokemon Drawing Challenge plus Randomness. At the end we started talking about it. I believe we showed a little bit of it. We tried to record this earlier.
But I lost the file, and also we had to cut it short.
We had to cut it short, and we lost the file. So
which was a bit of a problem.
A little bit of an issue. So we're currently trying to.
Also, I really hope I don't have to. You can actually hear me because I don't want to be too far away from my microphone.
No, I can hear you. I have the stream up right now, and I can hear you.
Okay.
But we are going to do this stream, which consists of us going through the Ele-mon Encyclopedia. We've added a lot to this, and I mean a lot, since the last time we tried to film this, so this will be fun. I'm actually kind of glad that we kind of lost the footage on that one, because we added stuff.
Quite a lot. Like, there's characters now.
Yeah, we added characters, as you can see on the table of contents.
Types, powers, characters, Ele-mon's playing information, and cards. Which yes. I actually have. I should have put one in the thumbnail, but I actually have the Ele-mon cards that you made.
Oh yeah. I make Ele-mon cards. In fact, I was supposed to make some today, but I can get to that later.
That's future Yachi's problem.
Well, a little fun fact. A bunch of these are gonna have sprites that I handmade.
And I handmade one of them.
We have rip-off. Basically, this is all entirely rip-off Pokemon. It's all a joke, but it's very fun.
It's a personal project, and we don't plan on doing anything with this. It's just kind of a, hey, why not?
It just kind of exists.
I mean, also, I could literally go to my Google Drive, or not my Google Drive. I could just go to my files, and I could just play one of the Pokemon sound effects that I have.
Yeah. But we have basically powers, rip-off abilities. The elements are the rip-off types. There's battle towers, tower leaders, rip-off gyms, and gym leaders. So that's fun.
Then we have Ele-mon itself, which is the actual creatures.
Yeah. They have playing info, which is the video game. It's basically just Pokemon. And the card game, which is a little bit different than Pokemon.
It's a similar concept in a way, but
there is also setup, so it's not like, oh, just attack randomly. No, there's setup and like a turn system.
No way.
So starting with Wheel 1, Wheel 2, Wheel 3, the basic elements, secondary elements, and magic elements that make up the game.
Fun fact, Wheel 3 was just 1, but we added 2 more. So
yeah. So in Wheel 1 we have, and because it's not Pokemon, we can't call it fire, grass, and water. It's flame, plant, and sea. I almost called it nature, but we changed it. It was called the nature element.
I wanted to call it wood,
plant.
But that was already copied from Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Bros. Edition. Well, not Super Mario Bros. Edition specifically, just Puzzle and Dragons, but
yeah.
Same thing with these two elements here. I wanted to call it light and dark, but we came up with something different.
So the first wheel is flame, plant, and sea. Wheel 2 is acid, stone, and air. And wheel 3 is nature, or not nature, neutral.
Neutral.
Neutral, magic, and evil. And if you go to the next slide.
Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Whoa, what was that? This is the weaknesses, strengths, and neutralities for each wheel. Each
The
wheel
arrows
is
indicate which one, like the,
Yeah.
you know what now.
Each wheel is only weak to elements in the same wheel and is neutral to everything else.
So if we go back up here, we'll notice that flame does not take like more damage if it's hit by a stone thing, like Pokemon. It's not like that.
So in wheel 1, flame is weak to sea is weak to plant, and plant is weak to flame, which makes sense. And then it's flip-flopped for strengths. And they're neutral to every other element, which includes stone, acid, air, neutral, magic, and evil. Basically, wheel 2 and wheel 3. In wheel 2, stone is weak to acid is weak to air, and air is weak to stone. Don't ask me why acid is weak to air. It just happened to work that way. And then it's again
Let's
flip-flopped.
make things less complicated.
And again, it is flip-flopped for strengths. And it's neutral to flame, sea, and plant, wheel 1, and neutral, magic, and evil, wheel 3.
Which is a bit interesting.
Wheel 3 is where it gets fun. Neutral is neutral. It's basically the normal type. It is not strong, nor is it weak to anything. Magic and evil, however, work like light and dark from Puzzle and Dragons. They're weak to each other. So magic is weak to evil, and evil is weak to magic. They work interchangeably.
Which is an interesting concept, which I don't think Pokemon has ever done, which is kind of weird in a way, but...
Yeah. Done, like, types that are weak to themselves, but they've never done types that are, like, two types that are weak interchangeably. And the wheel 3 is weak...
Also, I realized the category I set for the stream is gaming, but this is not gaming related.
Technically, no. But... I wasn't done, but okay.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
For the neutral 2, they're weak to flame, sea, and plant, wheel 1, and acid, stone, and air, wheel 2. Now you may move on.
Sorry, you're too hasty.
Powers, I'm gonna let you talk about this one.
So, powers are essentially just Pokemon abilities, and apart from the first wheel, which is literally just the exact same thing, apart from, and I basically made everything except for Flame Engulf, and I think two, like on the third page, but Yahtzee made Flame Engulf.
That was the only one I made.
No, you made a few more.
I did?
Yeah. Anyways, it's essentially flame element moves, plant, sea, acid, stone, air, will do 50% more damage, even if the effectiveness is not or vary. So that's what it is. The known and the number, you can ignore that. That's more of a personal note for me to see how many times we've used a very specific power on Ele-mon. You can notice that one has been used a lot more, and two of them have not been used, like, very little, so. Also, I did not English that sentence.
I did not English that sentence. You may move on.
Now we've got some more advanced ones that aren't just
Powers 2.0.
Oh yeah, this one, I plan to make one more power, but I haven't decided on what it's gonna do or what the name is, so that's why it just says unknown there.
Specifically spelled like the Pokemon name.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Swift Strike. Wow, I really use this a lot, but that's actually because of a very specific Ele-mon that we're gonna show off soon. Anyway, Swift Strike, which just allows you to move first, on the first turn only. Slowgo is basically the opposite, but it actually makes you deal 2 times damage, which is maybe a bit broken, but I don't know.
It's a little bit broken, but it's basically Retrokikis, according to Krusty Sean.
And that one kid. Auto Heal. It's just auto heal from Puzzle and Dragons. You heal some automated HP per turn. Which, by the way, the whole connecting to Puzzle and Dragons, that's gonna happen to quite a bit of at least the move set specifically. But we'll talk about that later. Mysterious. This is one that you made.
Oh, it is one that I made. I'll explain it then. So, Mysterious is supposed to be made like our version of Underground. If you don't know what Wonder Guard is, check it out. It's pretty cool. Wonder Guard is only on one specific Pokemon, that being Shedinja, and its
1
function is
HP.
that Shedinja only has 1 HP, and that is to nerf out the fact that it has Wonder Guard, which is an ability that makes only super effective attacks it. So only attacks that are it's Bug Ghost, right?
I think so.
Only attacks that are super effective against Bug or Ghost can hit it. Everything else does not hit it.
It's like rock moves and stuff.
Yeah, so our version is the attacks of the elements that are the same as the Ele-mon cannot damage it. So like for one specific one coming up, it's what, Plant Evil. So
You can't hit it with an evil or plant one.
Or evil moves cannot hit it. Everything else can.
Element nullifier, this is literally just essentially removing the element part of the battles. It just means that, well, no, it only to the very specific element, I probably should say. It makes it so that every attack will do normal damage, unless you have like a power or something like Slowgo. But that's to me. This is not really a useful power to have for most Elmon, but its quick learner just increases the rate of XP gained.
That one was specifically made because of a specific Elmon, which will come up. I don't know if it'll be in this one or not.
But we end up using it 5 times, so cool, I guess. Storage. This is one that was actually pretty recent, which is essentially just Aftermath, which just stores energy that is then released when the Elmon dies. It's a desperation attack, essentially. And then, whoops, I did not mean to do that again.
It's fine.
Anyways, here are the Elmon unique powers. So, this is like half and half. Like, half made by me, half not made by me. So we have Cherry Fall, which is essentially like Iron Barbs. Horror, which I'm not really sure why I made this as a power. Just will make wild Elmon flee. And then Wings of Flare, which just reduce the damage take by 50%. Nice. This is the one you made, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think I made Rock Armor. I don't
I
remember
thought
making Rock Armor.
No, I'm pretty sure you did.
Oh, no, I did! Okay, Rock Armor is on 2 specific Elmon, I believe, and it's basically... it basically just halves the damage.
It's kind of weird we have, like, 2 things, but...
Yeah.
That are the exact same thing.
Next up is Pride. This was made by a friend of ours who decided they wanted to make a version of an evolution that wasn't an evolution.
I don't know the story behind making this power, so...
They basically wanted to make it specialized to them, and they ended up making it broken. But yeah, Pride. It's a 1.5 times damage multiplier after being hit by attack. After being attacked. And it gives it move priority. So it basically means, oh, you hit me, time to get attacked a lot harder than you just hit me, and I get to go first.
Woohoo.
I'm gonna let you explain Rivalry because you came up with it.
So, I don't know. This was just a fun concept of a power that it's just like any Elmon that have this power will do more damage against that Elmon because it's like there's a rivalry going on according to Elmon lore, meaning that they will do more damage against each other. So that's kind of the whole point. It does 50% more damage. And this is the one that you made.
Moss. So I made a specific Elmon that's basically its attributes.
Very recent, actually.
Very recent, and it's not gonna be in this video. It's very far down. Not this video stream. I'm doing the opposite of Twitch streamers where they say chat all the time. Like Moss
Kotara?
is basically... Oh my god. Moss is attributed to a specific Pokemon... No, not Pokemon, Ele-mon. Oh my god. To a specific Ele-mon whose concept revolves around Moss. Again, it's not gonna be in the stream. It's very far down. And I basically made it so that this Ele-mon is covered in moss. And every single time it gets attacked, it loses a bit of this moss. But this moss also reduces damage. So it removes 5% of the total damage from any attack.
which is a bit of a low number considering the fact that everything is like 50%, but whatever.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I will explain the characters. So the characters I created as basically cards. They're basically trainer cards. They're trainer cards. And so are the item and ability cards that we have, but they're basically just trainer cards to help you with things during a battle. They're also in the games and stuff like that. Professor J is basically our version of a Pokemon professor.
Which is also the first letter of your name.
Oh yeah, I put that there because I first created it. A little fact: the first letter of my name is J, so that's why that's called that. Next is Kelda. All these names I basically went into a random name generator, put in a language of origin, and put in whether I wanted to be feminine, masculine, or not ambiguous, androgynous, and boom, gave me a name. So Kelda. Kelda is a battle tower leader, specifically the flame element.
Aren't they all battle tower leaders?
Technically yes.
Well, these
Except
ones on this page.
Except for Professor J. Kelda loves the flame element because she is the flame battle tower leader. And so she gives, her trainer card would give a power boost to flame elements. Jerry is the battle tower leader, and they love the plant element, obviously. And so they basically give an attack boost or defense boost to plant types. Cedric is the sea battle tower leader and loves the sea element, so he gives a both attack and defense boost to sea types. Emmy is the stone battle tower leader, and he gives in a defense boost to stone types.
I didn't do that.
Probably don't need it, but you know. Chris is the acid battle tower leader, and she gives acid types healing. And Emery is the air battle tower leader, and he gives air element Ele-mon a attack boost. Selena, my personal favorite. I've actually made a design for this character and I've cosplayed it before. Selena is the magic battle tower leader, and Selena gives basically heals half the total health of any magic element. I believe is what it was. I have a card of it. I could check it, but I'm too lazy.
I don't think I have that card.
Lauren is the evil battle tower leader, loves the evil element, and Lauren heals half the damage of any evil element ones. Half the total health of any evil element Ele-mon. And Quinlan is the final battle tower leader, or no, the neutral battle tower leader. And Quinlan basically gives an attack and defense boost to any neutral types. I believe there's one more.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Ern is the final battle tower leader and loves every element, and basically gives an attack and defense boost no matter what element it is. Huh?
No, it's fine.
Rain is supposed to be the main character of the games. In fact, I'm currently making the game with the small knowledge I know of JavaScript. I wouldn't call it small, but the limited knowledge that I know of JavaScript.
Not Python.
And yeah, not Python. No, God, no, not Python.
You mean RCS no?
Sorry, RCS no. Rain is the main character. They're Journeyer, which is our rip-off version of Trainer. And they love to battle with strong attacks, so they give a attack boost to any Ele-mon, no matter the element. And Jay is also Journeyer and is the rival of Rain. Like how Red is the main character, Rain, and then Blue is the rival. And Jay loves to battle strong defense, so Jay gives a defense boost to any Ele-mon despite the element.
Okay.
You may move on.
Here
And
we go.
now,
The most
we
exciting
finally
part.
get to get into the designs. The first few are gonna be pixel art. A couple of them are gonna be AI designed art. So sorry about that. But
They were. I'm gonna be honest. This next one that I'm about to show right now used to be hand drawn.
yeah, the first ones were all hand drawn. The first 6 were all hand drawn. In fact, a couple more of them were all hand drawn. Um,
And some of them you
but
just
yeah,
drew because you can.
yeah. So you'll notice how we have a normal and a gifted form. A few of them don't have that because I haven't made sprites yet, so we don't have a gifted form of them. And a few of them have the sprites but don't have a gifted form, and a few of them don't even have the sprites or art in general. I'm sorry for that. If we do an update, we'll show you those.
We're lazy right
This is
now.
Flameclaw. This is Flameclaw. The first entry is the fire type starter, or beginning Ele-mon. It is a flame and air element, Ele-mon. It has the power flame engulf. Went over that. We're just gonna name the power and not what it does because you've already seen it.
Yeah.
The Firebird Ele-mon. Its entry says long ago this Ele-mon was treated as a deity of sorts for bringing fire. Today is seen as annoying for not following directions. The lore behind this one is that it is a starter that not many journeyers pick because it is known for not wanting to listen, because it is one of the more powerful of the starters, and so a lot of people people used to go with it, but it was just so bratty and not wanting to listen and people weren't training it correctly, and so it was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna pick that. The moves it can learn are Strike, Flame Split, Spit, Sneak Scratch, and Acid Creator. Don't question why the C in Creator is not capitalized.
I don't know what
Moving
happened there.
on. After a certain amount of levels, the Ele-mon Flameclaw then transforms into Firewing, which is the second entry. It also has Flame Engulf and is also Flame Air. It is the Winged Flame Ele-mon, and its entry is once it feels that its trainer is safe, Flameclaw becomes Firewing to become stronger and better protect the ones it holds dear. The moves it can learn is Burning Metal, which is a dual element attack. Break, Stone Spike, and Leaf Sword. I believe Burning Metal is the only dual type move in this game.
Which is strange, but there's one of those things where it's like I didn't really know what to do with it in a way. So
Yeah.
there you go.
We didn't know what else.
I actually have a full catalog of all the move sets or not move sets, just moves in the game. But maybe we'll get to that part. Maybe not.
After a certain level, Firewing transforms into Floraptor, my personal favorite. I love the sprite work, by the way, and the gifted form looks absolutely incredible in my opinion. This is the wings. This is the wings of flare. One. The fire from the wings makes it take less damage from attacks. You can see why that's there. This is the Ash Ele-mon. Is also flame air. A popular
Not
myth
Ash
says the
Ele-mon,
coloring.
Ash Ele-mon.
A popular myth says the coloring of Floraptor's feathers is actually ash covering its body from the flames it emits off its wings. The original design for this was a
Wasn't it like a
grayish
Pidgeot
brown.
looking sprite almost?
A little bit, yeah. It can learn Sky Return, Wild Wind, Red Magma, and Acid Ring, which we'll probably go over moves in a little bit later in a different video or stream.
Maybe.
Number 4. Number 4, Slothvine, one of my personal favorites. Supernature, we've already gone over this. The flowering vine Ele-mon is planted in acid. The vine necklace that grows around Slothvine's neck is said to bring good luck to whoever holds it. You can learn Strike, Acid Creator, Sneak Scratch, and Vine Snap.
Wait, look, creator is capitalized here, but it's not like up here. That's funny.
You're the one who wrote it, so you're the one to blame.
Yeah, I make up the movesets for a lot of the Ele-mon. We probably should mention that. Like, Power's movesets are mostly me, and then, like, design, description, and stuff.
I make up the names, the category, the entry, and the elements, and then Test Failed puts in the movesets and the powers. Florisloth, another fun one. The Flora Ele-mon, planted acid as well. Seen as the bringer of spring, flowers seem to grow wherever this Ele-mon travels. I got the inspiration for that last part. The flowers seem to grow wherever this Ele-mon travels from Grookey. I don't know
Yay!
why. I just thought that it
We're
was
gonna make a
cute
lot
how
of
this
connections to
monkey.
stuff.
I thought it was just cute how this little monkey in the anime can tap a stick and all of a sudden, boom, nature blooms everywhere. So I thought
Speaking
it'd
of
be fun to
which,
make one that just walks and does that. Um, it can learn Leaf Sword, Flower Shuriken, based off Water Shuriken, Acid Spill, and Aqua Beam. Moving on.
we've
Number
got.
6, Flotha Tree.
I actually
Uh,
sort half made this. Like I made the name
yeah.
and the. That's it, really. Actually, I
Made,
know I made the name and the description.
made the name, the description, and I believe, weren't you the one who got it off the AI one, or was I the one who did
No,
that?
I did not do that.
Okay. Sloth the Tree. This one has Cherry Fall. May cause damage on other Ele-mon that damage this Ele-mon. So basically, the cherry blossoms, when they hit it, cause damage. Towering Tree Ele-mon. This Ele-mon can be mistaken for a tree. It surrounds its opponent with cherry blossoms, which cause damage. It's plant acid. It can learn Bratch Slash. I guess it's supposed to be Branch Slash. Cherry Blossom, Acid Spill, and Stone Spike.
And we've got my personal favorite of the starter ones that you can pick from.
Aqua Slick. So this one,
But then again, I like
want to
water
do.
types as in general. Like, apart from Bulbasaur, I'm usually my favorite starters are the water types.
Let's see. There was Mudkip. There was Quaxley. There was Sobble. There was Bunsen. There was Whooper. Let's see. I'm trying to go through all of them. Uh,
Oh, what?
you didn't choose Piplup, unfortunately. I believe you chose Chimchar, didn't you?
Which one?
In BDSP.
Well, no. It's fine, whatever. That's not important.
For Gen 5, you haven't played Gen 5. Gen 6.
Actually, no.
you didn't
In
play
Gen 4, I picked all three.
Oh. Gen 7, you picked Poplio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, water starters. For some reason, Test failed favorite. But yeah, Aqua's like, I wanted to create a water snake because I feel like they don't get a lot of recognition. Snakes are mainly like poison types and whatnot. I feel like that.
Survive
I
for
felt that.
Ekans.
I felt that the sea snakes and water snakes should get some recognition because they exist. No.
I haven't seen one in
But
person,
this
but I just know
is
they exist.
this is Walker's like the water snake Ele-mon. A very timid Ele-mon, it lives most of its life in holes they burrow into rock and the sides of cliffs. Is only pure sea. Sort of like how Squirtle is pure water, but it won't stay that way for long. It has Swift Strike, and it can learn Strike. Mulstream. Mulstream was based off of the fact that the Korean word for water is mul. Tail Smack and Minin.
Speaking of which, of that, Agua Bomb.
Yeah.
That's totally based on Spanish, isn't it? Also, by the way, there was a cut move. This used to be Bath Bomb, but Yahtzee thought that it was a dumb idea, like many years in the future.
And the funny thing is, I made that move, and then I was like, "That's stupid." But it also has Swift Strike. It is LC Evil. People in ancient times were scared of this Ele-mon for its sheer horrific presence. It used to be called the Bringer of Death, and it's the sea monster Ele-mon. And it can learn Mulstream, Agua Bomb, Bone Blind. I don't know what the hell that is, and Venom Bite.
Bone Blind.
And Serpent Splash.
I actually
Technically
have
has
the. You
design-
actually draw this earlier, and I think I have
Yeah,
it in my card list thing, my
I
deck.
promise I don't have Pixlar for yes. But it can also learn
So that's why
Aqua
it's
Bomb,
empty.
Acid Horror, Diamond Smash, and Water Fang, and it has the power Horror, which is one of the unique powers. And it also has the elements of Sea and Evil. It's the Horror Serpent Ele-mon.
I'm just gonna say though, it has Aqua Bomb again. I try not to do that, that much, but yeah, you kind of see it also has Molstream, which kind of limits its moveset in a way because the way how movesets work is that it's moves that it can learn, not the moveset that it will have. So like in the game, it's like you can pick from these moves or these moves or these moves. We can only have four, obviously, because why not? Wait, why is that? Whatever.
The flame Calicat. I don't know. Oh no, because neutral's all the way at the end.
Yeah.
Basically, this was our version of Eevee, the evolutions, except they don't. It doesn't transform into any of them. You just find them like this.
Yes.
The flame Calicat. All the Calicats have Swift Strike. This
And
one, they're
all of
all
them have the
neutral.
movesets Strike, Minun, and Tail Smack. They're only the last move in their list is actually unique. And also their element as well.
Yeah, they are all neutral except for the first one. The variety Ele-mon. Found in volcanic landscapes, this Ele-mon is known for the fire that glows on its tail year-round. It said the flame never goes out, even in rain. I made that because I thought when I was writing it.
It's a Charmander wannabe.
Yeah, when I was writing the fire that glows on its tail year-round, I was thinking, this is kind of like Charmander. And I go, wait a second, Charmander's tail goes out in rain. What if we make it so this fire never goes out?
Now it can't die.
It can't die. Moving on, next is the Sea Calicat. This one was fun because I had to redesign the tail. It has sea neutral, and its signature or like move it can learn is Alga Bomb. Found near beaches, bays, and sometimes rivers, this Ele-mon is known for its fish-like tail. It is not very easy to befriend. It doesn't like people.
Simple.
Plant Calicat is plant neutral, and its unique move is Leaf Sword. Found in forests and meadows, the vines on its tail are great ingredients for medicines, mostly pain medicine. The different for medicines, plural, is that different ones will have different ones will have different vines used for different medicines, but the most common one is made into pain medicines. And you can tell what it's going to become based on the taste.
There we go.
Air Calicat doesn't have a design. I am sorry, I haven't made it yet. I completely skipped
we're
over
just
it.
being too lazy. That's why.
But it's air neutral. It can learn Air Break as its unique move. Found high up on mountains or on top trees, this Ele-mon is known for the angel-like wings atop its back. Yes, it's basically an angel cat. Moving on.
Well, it looks glitchy.
For 14, Acid Calicat. I love it because it looks so cute. It's like it had grape jam spilt on its head.
Well, not the gifted one.
So, that one looks like it had lemon custard. It learns Venom Bite, and it's acid neutral. Found in caves and near swamps, this Ele-mon is known for the acid that secretes from its skin. It uses it to protect itself and others. Yeah. Moving on. Stone Calicat. Stone neutral, can learn Stone Spike. Found in mountain ranges and caves, this Ele-mon is known for the purple crystals that grow on its tail. They also grow on its back, but they aren't found as much. And in its gifted form, the rock turns blue and the gems turn yellow, and I just think that's cool.
It's a nice way. Also, Stone
Yes.
Spike.
Am I saying that my design is cool? Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing.
But that's just self-complimenting your own work, which in a way you might as well, because it's hard work that you did.
Magic Calicat doesn't have a design, but it's magic neutral. This one is...
This one doesn't even have a description yet.
Yeah, but it learns Orb Drain. I have to fix that. And same with the... Move on.
The evil one as well.
The evil one, which has the gifted form instead. This one there's Mischief Ball as its signature one. And then for the neutral one...
This is the one.
Neutral Calicat, just neutral. Learns Sharp Blade as the addition to its moveset. This Ele-mon has been seen in different forms and appearances. People consider themselves lucky if they find all 9 variants.
Because there's 9 variants, even though 3 of them aren't made.
It used to be 7.
But we added the magic and evil type.
Yep.
Elements even.
Next.
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I guess you were ready anyways.
It's my baby. I love this design so much.
Especially the shiny.
I love it,
Or not the shiny, the gifted even.
I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I made this because I wanted to make a little mushroom baby because LGBTQ community and mushrooms. And I thought I'd make a little mushroom baby. And I did. And I love it. This is Shroomium. It has Mysterious. The moves it can
Everything
learn are
about it is mysterious, not mischievous though, because otherwise it wouldn't affect it, and that would be kind of broken.
the moves it can learn are Mysterious Scent, Acid Spill, Spore, and Imitate. It's plant acid, and it is the mysterious mushroom Ele-mon. Shroomium are very mysterious. Many have found them in hidden mushroom forests. It is said that if you find one, you're either cursed or blessed. For information on the map that I'm currently creating for this region, this land, um, it's called Hatoic. No, that's something different. It starts with an H. Um, but the magic area of the map, because there's different like sections of different Ele-mon, like different climates. The magic element area has a mushroom forest that borders the evil element area, so that's where these guys are, and you'll find out why I talked about specifically the evil area. Move on
Also,
to the next one.
fun fact: the move imitate was spelled horribly wrong when I first put the move in. It was like I'm time Tate or something.
Yeah, I'm time Tate. I'm time Tate.
It was hilarious in a way.
Mushroom, another my favorite. I like this one too. Plant evil. Now you see why I said the evil section is right next to it. Power mysterious as well. The glowing mushroom Ele-mon. Some say that the glowing lichen on mushroom's body is groups of thousands of microscopic Ele-mon that have yet to be researched.
Is it Ele-mon Russ or something?
Yeah, I thought I'd put that there because I thought it would be cool.
You know, like
black hole.
Oh.
It's black hole, mysterious scent, acid ring, and rain shot.
Also, like when you said like Ele-mon that have yet been researched, it reminds me, or like microscopic Ele-mon. It's like, oh, is it Ele-mon Russ? As in like Pocket Russ, but
yeah, no.
That's just what I thought of. Also, rain shot is a weirdly common move for, like it's a plant move, but like it's just like it's weirdly common for in a way. Ah, here we go.
So this is not the official design. Testfield thought he'd be funny and add this instead of the actual official art that technically is on cards, but is yet to be made into pixel art.
Okay,
so Ele-mon.
I basically made everything but the initial design, in a way.
You made half the design.
Well, not
you
this.
The base of the design. So,
like Yahtzee essentially gave me like random numbers, and I picked one, and I essentially got a sea air dolphin. That's the origin of how this Ele-mon is even like here, I guess.
I'll give you the quick rundown. We were in 5th period in our computer science class, and we were sitting there, and we were done.
With our like creative task or something.
Yeah. We were done. We had nothing to do, and I sit down and I turn to Testfield and I go, "Pick an animal," and he goes, "Dolphin, of course." I go, "Okay."
Favorite
animal.
I write it down.
And I write it down. And I go, "Give me a number between 1 and 7." And he picks 3. C. I go, pick a number between 1 and 7 that is not 3. And he picks 2, which is air. So he got a flying dolphin. The actual design is a sort of greenish blue dolphin with butterfly wings. Not butterfly wings, like fairy wings.
Yeah.
So...
Which, funny of it, like, it doesn't really... Or, I mean, it's not that it doesn't like to use its wings, it's that it prefers jumping out of the water than flying.
Yeah, it's basically like a flying fish kind of situation here.
Yeah.
But while this Ele-mon does have wings, it only lives in water and prefers jumping out over flying. It can learn Jump Splash, Echo Feedback, which is a reference to the fact that dolphins use echolocation, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Full Stream and Sky Return, because of course we had to give it a flying move.
Even though Sky Return is, like, not the most powerful move, especially... Well, it's not supposed to be a powerful move because it's a switch move. It's essentially you use it and then you switch out.
Next Ele-mon!
Here we go.
Harvey.
Oh, the design is wrong because Ava called us off or something.
Yeah. Our friend Ava called us off for this, so I fixed it, so I had to fix that. This is Flarebee. I love him. He's a quick learner, and the reason is I said it wanders near Flamello Volcano looking for Flarefly to train them. And, this is why it has quick learner. It can learn Strike, Flame Spit, Tail Smack, and Admire. and it has flame as its element.
Which
And
is
it's
related to its
tornado.
transformation.
And Flare Fly. This one has Slow Go, the flying reptile Ele-mon. It flies across the skies near Flame Volcano. It trains Flare Bee until they grow into Flare Fly. Flame Air, it has Wild Wind, Helper Mindset, Burning Metal, and Supercharge. This one
It's
doesn't have
essentially
a
a
design
recoil
yet.
move.
This one
Supercharge.
technically does actually have a card. I just haven't made pixel art for it.
And Supercharge
Moving
is a
on.
recoil move, if you're wondering.
Yeah, like Wild Charge. Armor option. This is the one that I think the next one is the one that has rock armor. The tiny volcano Ele-mon. This Ele-mon, much like Aqua Slick, is very timid. To escape predators, it curls itself into a ball and rolls away. Once it feels safe, it opens
That's
up
why it
once
has
more.
this
Basically,
move.
it's basically like a roly-poly bug. Roly-poly. Mine in Flame Spit, Roly-poly, and Sneak Scratch, and Flame and Stone Element. And it has Flame Engulf. And then there's Volcarmor. I did a better, cooler version of this design. This is designed by an AI. It has rock armor. It's the heated armor Ele-mon. Unlike its previous form, Volcarmor have a stronger armor and are more likely to fight than to run. They use the heat created inside them to burn enemies. It has burning metal, spike charge, venom bite, diamonds, and diamond
Which Spike
smash.
Charge is not a recoil move. Supercharge is not
Yeah.
Spike Charge.
And it is flame and stone. Irrigator. I love this guy's gifted form. I don't have a gifted form for him yet, but I have a card with his gifted form. He's pretty cool. His gifted form is pink, and I love him. He has
So many
auto
water
heal.
types turn pink. Well, not water types, but just blue Pokemon turn pink. So it's nice seeing
Yeah.
a green one turn pink.
This is the horror reptile Ele-mon, not to be confused with the horror serpent Ele-mon. It's said to be the bringer of rain, and Interrogator is known for its fake eye. It uses it to scare predators.
Which you can just barely see its real eye right here.
Yeah, so the tiny red eye is the real one, and his big black eye is the fake one. So the bigger eye is used to scare off predators because it's bigger, and so bigger features tend to scare off predators more. And the smaller eye is what they actually use to watch and make sure they're safe. It's Planted Sea. It can learn Imitate, Water Fang, Leaf Sword, and Forecast. Don't ask me where Forecast came from. I didn't make it.
Because most of the movesets were made by me anyways. It's supposed to be like, oh yeah, weather change, forecast. The weather's gonna change. It's random because, I mean, why not?
I'll try this. This is what happens when you put Piplup into a
Oh right, that was your prompt, right?
The common poultry Ele-mon has elemental fire. Hunted almost to extinction by Interrogators and other Ele-mon, its meat is a very common soup ingredient.
Hence why it's almost to extinction.
Yeah. It has Air Break, Rock Block, Agua Bomb, and Mysterious End. I love how Agua Bomb is 2 words here.
Instead of the one word if we go way up, but I don't want to go up that far. That's too far.
Yeah, no.
Oh, this cute little thing.
I have made multiple cards to this one. Supernature Jungle Bunny Ele-mon resides deep in jungles. It grows vines from its ears, which are used by many for making wreaths, which is a reference to how I learned how to make wreaths from grapevines. My mother one time. I thought it was cool, so I thought I'd make it here. It can learn Vine Snap, Echo Feedback, Range Shot, and Tail Smack. Not sure why it knows echolocation, but sure. And it's
Well, it's a
purely
bunny,
plant element.
but it's okay.
Oh, I just realized it's coming up next.
What? Oh!
Don't ask me why this exists. I randomly put in Buff Panda, and it came out with this guy. The Buff Panda Ele-mon. It is said that Buffda grew their second pair of arms through their determination to be stronger. They are a popular Ele-mon to have for moving heavy objects or fixing high-hazard breaks. And it also has Slow Go. It can learn Quad Strike, Stone Structure, Supercharge, and Nightmare Punch, and it's Stone Evil.
Yeah, this looks awfully similar to a very specific Pokemon that exists, but we're not going to talk about it. We're just going to move on.
The Poison Butterfly Ele-mon. I made this one randomly. I decided to. I made it while making cards, by the way. Just appeared in my mind, and I didn't want to forget it. This mostly peaceful Ele-mon flies above its territory to prevent other Ele-mon from getting its food. It also has Poison Trap, and can learn Acid Ring, Wild Wind, Rain Shot, Sneak Scratch, and it is Acid Air. Next up is my favorite. This is Acevio. We made it based off a joke of like how every Pokemon game has an acronym.
BDSP, swoosh.
Yeah, BDSP, swish, believe like
HDSS.
Yeah. FR and LG.
Yeah.
Right? And so we're like, what's gonna be the new acronym for Scarlet
Even
and
though I
Violet?
messed it up when saying Acevio, not Acevi, but it's fine.
Yeah. Acevio sounds cooler. SC for Scarlet is VO instead of VI for Violet. And we're like, if you say it quick enough, Acevio sounds like the name of a Pokemon. And so we created it into an Ele-mon. And we were like, what should we call it? Because we didn't know what we should call it. And we ended up, we didn't know what we should make it. And I ended up making it a scorpion because I saw a dead scorpion on display in our biology teacher's room randomly. I was like, oh, that looks cool. I could make a scorpion. And it is
like
made of rock. Made of rock.
That's why it has hard rock.
And it also has roses on it.
Which is why it has moved thorn darts.
And a fun fact, its gifted form is like a really dark brown and the roses are white. Little design choice from Ava. As thorn darts, strike, mysterious scent, acids, and acid spill, and it's plant stone. I think this next one is going to be the last one. This one's going to be the last one.
No, I want to go through all of them though. We'll see.
Sorry.
Anyways, Smoke Coffee. This is something that I know you did not put in the prompt for this, and it just came out with this, and then it just like.
I put in Fire Okapi, and it gave me this. So if you don't know what an Okapi is, it's a very adorable thing. It looks like the mix of a zebra and a normal horse. They're basically like their legs are zebra stripes, and the top part of them look like normal donkeys/horses. They're very, very cool. But I love this one because it's double-headed. It's just fun.
Most appropriate move to give it is burning metal.
It has element nullifier and makes all attacks do normal damage, as we mentioned before. It's the double element Ele-mon. The two heads on Smokopi's body, one has fire abilities while the other has stone abilities. The fire side can shoot flames up to 100 degrees, and the stone side can create boulders the size of a 2-story building. It has Flame Spit, Burning Metal, Dual Strike, and Acid Ring, and it's Flame and Stone.
So if you want to say, you know how we saw Quad Strike earlier, now we're seeing Dual Strike. Like, when there's, like, Ele-mon like this, where it's, like, multiple is, like, a part of it, then X, like, X as in, like, the number of, like, the Ele-mon thing is gonna be this. So we have Dual Strike versus Quad Strike, and we went back up, which is the whole idea. We have a whole bunch of Ele-mon.
I said that was gonna be the last one. I said that was gonna be the last one.
No, we haven't reached an hour.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of Ele-mon. I kind of don't want to spoil them, but, like, I do want to show you all of them.
Don't spoil them! Go back, go back.
Fine.
Stop spoiling them. You're gonna spoil all of them. People are gonna look at it and judge us. Okay. So, that was Ele-mon.
What did you think? Non-existent chat.
Out of all the ones we've shown, what's your favorite? I think my favorite is either Strumium or Floraptor.
I mean, like, it's kind of hard because, like, these are all, like, really cool designs for Ele-mon. Like, we just made so many different things. I know it's weird scrolling. I probably should just go out a slideshow and then just, like...
Yeah, that might be a better idea.
Yeah, and I just go like this.
But yeah. So, this was our 100 sub celebration has failed.
I love how, like, it was like a, yeah, but it's funny, it's like, it was like, my 100 subscriber special, like, like, a good majority of the stream is you talking.
Sorry.
No, it's fine, I just find it funny in a way.
I'm gonna head out and let Tessfield give a little thank you speech, I guess.
Not really, it's not really anything special. I will say, though, there is something I wanted to show, and that's like the move catalog. If I could find it, that is. I know it. Here
Yeah,
it is.
you can show the move catalog.
All of these moves, which are kind of tiny because my screen is very tiny, but it's fine. Here are all the moves that exist in the L1 thing that we made, and the ones like here, for example, like there's a space that these are moves that exist but no L1 actually has the move yet. Well, that's kind of an idea. I will say a good majority of them are based on something. Like Light Bind, that's a move. That's a move that's based off of a skill in Puzzle and Dragons, Super Mario Bros. Edition.
Specifically Super Mario Bros. Edition.
Well, because I don't know if it exists in other Puzzle and Dragon games.
But yeah, so shall I leave you to your speech?
It's not really a speech, but I'm just gonna say like, hey, we made it to 100 subscribers. It's one of those cases where it's like, cool, we made it. Didn't expect it would take this long, I will say, but hey, it's whatever. We made it here, and hopefully we can continue growing, and hopefully I'll be able to show my love for making YouTube videos with hopefully being able to expand what I can make, what content I can make.
Trying to set up his camera, so you might do a face reveal soon, but don't count on it.
And even if I do set up my camera, it's not going to be like an actual face reveal. It's just going to be like, oh, suddenly my face is being able to be shown in streams. And that's it, really, because I don't really want to show my face in normal videos. It's fine. It's whatever, right?
And
No?
randomly your sister,
Wah.
and then randomly your sister Luna's just gonna run into your room, and Luna's face reveal is gonna be.
Eh.
Luna's technically already on the internet, but you know.
I mean, yes and no. But, I mean, do you have an ending line before I end the stream?
Congratulations to Test Failed for 100 subs.
Oh, if there's anyone you need to subscribe to, it's Yahtzee23, because Yahtzee23 basically made, like, a good chunk of this.
I'm at 16 subs. I don't expect to get anywhere with that channel. I barely post on it. I want to try using my voice.
Like, your most recent video was the first ever Pokemon Drawing Challenge, and that was kind of cool.
No, it's not.
It isn't?
Pretty sure the last thing I uploaded was drawing Bulbasaur.
Oh, well, no, okay. But, like, that was, like, the video that I remember the most. A lot.
I am, like, 99.9% sure.
No, yeah, no, you're correct. You're 100% correct, I'm pretty sure. Actually, we can check right now. It doesn't take that much effort, in a way. Oh, wait, no, not unsubscribe. I'm trying to click on the channel. Yeah, there you go.
Videos, latest, drawing Bulbasaur, drawing all Pokemon starters part 1.
That'll take a while.
But yeah. That's it.
Cool, and now you get to look at all of this stuff, which apparently you don't want to look at all, but it's okay.
Oh, it's cringe. I might do, a heads up, I might be doing a speedrun of another game soon.
Ooh.
Or I might be doing a Nuzlocke, so...
Tease
watch out for that. Teaser. Okay, bye.
You let an 8-ball fall. Goodbye.